Hey guys, Thatnub here. Just because garage sale season's over doesn't mean the deals have to stop coming in. There's always Craigslist, which is where I got this Nintendo DS the other day. Somebody responded to my Craigslist post, and I have on there what game systems that I'm buying and how much I'm paying for them and for the games and accessories and if they're working or not. And I have on there, just because I wanted to see if it would work, Nintendo DS or any portable game systems that are working for $5. Guy called me up and said, well, he didn't have the power cord to it, but he did have a Nintendo DS that he was willing to sell me that was in great working condition, and he'd sell it to me for $5. So I went and checked it out, and sure enough, here we go. Nintendo DS for $5. Also from that same gentleman, I got this Sony PSP. Now, when we tried powering it up, it did not power up. I brought a charger with me and couldn't get it to power on at all. The light showed green like it was trying to charge, and I didn't know if the screen was broke or not because the screen's kind of scratched up and there's a little gouge in there inside the screen. And I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but I knew I could use it for parts. So I told him that I would give him $2 for this. In the condition it was in. Brought it home, charged it overnight, and sure enough it works. So I have a PSP from Sony for $2. Also from the same guy, I got this PSP game. It's Assassin's Creed Bloodlines, and I bought this from him for 50 cents. And as you saw here, it works great. So off that post on Craigslist, I got a Nintendo DS, a Sony PSP, and a game for the PSP. Now I already have a PSP and a DS sitting in the Faraday cage, but why not have one in my go bags too? So that's where these are going. I'm going to wrap them up in some aluminum foil just in case of an EMP and throw them in my go bag so I can always have some entertainment. Another good source of finding items is people you've already done business with before. One of the two guys that helped me move wood chips when I was building up the strawberry patch in the front yard knocked on a door yesterday, and he said he really needed some extra cash. He was trying to get $50 together. So I asked him what he had, and here is one of the items that he had was this fishing pole. It's not the greatest fishing pole in the world, but it's just a nice, cheap, inexpensive. I think when it was new it was $30. I don't know when that was. But just a nice rod and reel that I can use to go out and practice fishing with. He also had this fishing pole. And it looks a little bit longer, maybe a little bit better quality. Another part of the deal was this bamboo fly rod. He said it was his dad's, and he doesn't really know anything else about it. It just came in this wooden box, and he found it when he was cleaning out some stuff and added it into the deal. I also got this bamboo rod that belonged to, he said, his grandfather, and it looks in really good condition, like it was never even used. And it came in this old green pouch. It kind of looks like army canvas from back in the day. I also got this tackle box, and it has a fly reel in it and some line and hooks and all kinds of other shiny stuff, plus a book on how to fish. And on the other side we have some bobbers and a lot more hooks, and even really big hooks. I don't know what kind of fish you're going to catch with that. Maybe it's for bear. Last and definitely not least, I also received this 1966, at least I think it is from the serial number, Winchester Model 94 3030. Lever action, bang bang. Now, I'm probably not going to keep this rifle. I don't have any other weapons that use 30-30. So I will probably end up trading this up for another caliber that I do have a lot of. I never sell any of my guns or rifles, but I will trade up to something that I can use and is better than what I'm doing a trade for. I never trade down. So there you have it. For $64.95, well, say $65, I got 2 fishing poles, 2 bamboo fly rods, a box of tackle and a reel for the fly rods, a Winchester 30-30 with some ammo, a PSP, a DS, and a PSP game. Put it out on Craigslist, put out there what you're looking for, and just wait for it to come. That's all I have for this video. As always, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next video.